Hot laps. Hot laps. Any other time I'd be trying to get him in the car and he don't want to go, and man, I'm in the last group. Now he's like trying to get out there, and we trying to sandbag because I want the track to be a little decent when he goes out there. So, but he jumped on in, so I guess he wants to go slime racing, huh, Mikey?
That's it. Slime racing.
Yep. Here we go.
We're gonna have a fast racetrack. It's some of the most aggressive racing we've seen on these Wednesday and Friday shows. You know, and I don't. Another reason I don't think it matters as much for these faster points. Somebody could lay down for me quite a ways back, unless you're faster than Kate Diller. In that case, everybody will count that as well. Millions so far.
So we were behind the 12th fastest car, and the 5th fastest car was behind us. So that's all I got to go off of. Transponder was not on the car. It is now.
We could.
Is it not?
I thought. Well, why are we looking at me, man? I'm maintenance. I'm tire guy.
You have one job.
So,
Hey, it wasn't on my list. Driver.
It will be tomorrow.
The least you can do is put the transponder.
yeah. I mean, all he's got to do is drive. So
That's all he's done all day. Is I want to drive, you know.
thank goodness we wasn't qualifying. Did they tell you didn't have one, Chase?
Dude, it sounds like they're. That's what it sounds like on the radio.
Well, they were probably saying, yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
45 to the 5th. Oh, whoa.
They screwed something else up.
We just need to get him to go sit down inside. He's making a mess out of this whole program. Heat race time. Heat number 4 starting 7. Get ready to roll out. Here we go. It's getting cold.
It's big cold.
Yeah.
The wind's starting to pick up.
Yeah. All right, let's go do it.
This trail the past few seasons, he's also been very good out here in the desert. You can't ride it as well as Speedway Park. Now, slide in here with him. I think the obvious question after you got on was the 3-second lead before the yellow. We're going to say after this, I am going pretty good to be able to run. Get at least 1 point there. Come in by name, Paul, Urban, the week, hope to kind of go here. All right, there he is. The 4W. He's one of the biggest gas fans in the expedition locker himself. The driver 17 on back in passing points. Come on into 1 of 2 to 3 things. We have a little bit later on this evening in Power on the ball. Back there.
pull off. I can't turn it.
This is all the way bent in.
Turn.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I got it. I got it.
Look at it.
All right, we're on the track.
On the track?
That's 12 out of 12 X mods. Were these Titan over here?
Were these what?
Titan?
Yeah.
We didn't take anything?
I got
Hey, he's got to go down, Mike.
it. Y'all ready?
Going down. Good. All right.
Y'all, I barely made it up here in time. We just got her on the ground and he started dead last and only taking 4. Not much of a chance, but here we go.
dropping nuggets of wisdom, as always. Jake O'Neill, you see him at the front of the field on this Delaware double file restart. As Ben said, 8 laps are in the books, 4 laps remain. Mark Smith, your second place car right now, and chooses the second lane on that restart. Cadillac car running in third, and Jimmy Ray in that fourth and final transfer spot. As the Midwest Shootout car selects have been turned off, back to Green Flag Racing. This time by again, Chad Wheeler in fifth, Chris Hennig in sixth, Lucas Ford seventh, all those drivers on the outside looking in as O'Fire of the Rio Grande Waste Services restarts at turn 3. It's down on the speedway, and it's up to Jake O'Neill to get back on the line.
It's just racing. That's all it is to it. Good try, though. I didn't want to tell you because there was nothing we could do about it with you towed out pretty bad. I didn't need you worrying about it, though. Right, Mike?
Towed out.
Huh? You don't think? Oh, that's from the jumping one of them tires. Well, that's the end of the night. Better luck Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You happy with it, Mike? Are you allowed to smile? You can smile. I'll give you permission.
White tux.
Mikey. It is that white tux. We knew better. Think it'll burn?
Nah, sublimited don't burn.
Put it in the closet.
Sell it. That's a good idea. That's a good
Instead of
idea.
burning
Thinks
it.
I could sell you white fire season.
All right, well, that's a wrap for tonight. We'll see y'all Friday. Later. What use is a heater? we probably don't want evidence of this because
This is Mom's.
And don't watch.
Does that mean it's ready to? She's burning.
Alright, turn it on high. Back
It's
up.
on high. Telling you the things out of
There
gas.
you go, now it's on high.
I gotta try to put it back together
You just cut it back on.
before this video hits and your mom sees it.
I'll video once you get it back
Yeah.
together.
for a second, and all overlapping. So what I was saying is this weather is ridiculous. It's rocking the motorhome, gusting like 35, 40 mile an hour sustained and 55, 60 mile an hour gusts. It's just dusty, windy, cold. Look at this out here. Look at this. Just totally dust storm out here. My awning's about to blow off my motorhome. Sounds like. Look at that. Well, that's razor wire, but that ain't what I was trying to show you. I was trying to show you off in the distance. See all that? See that? That's dust. On a normal day, you can see just everything clear as it can be. It's just wild. We've never seen anything like it. Everybody that we talked to told us that this is out of character. You know, they do get this kind of weather, but for this event, it hasn't happened. Look at them flags flying over there. Wind just getting it.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Trying not to fall away.
Dust?
What's going on, everybody? I'm in the motorhome making videos today, and it is Thursday. Man, this weather is unbelievable. And this evening, if for those of y'all following along at home that watch Flow Racing, y'all probably heard them talking about a guy racing in our class called Dr. Tom George. He's a chiropractor, a local chiropractor, and he also races modifieds, and they call him the Good Doctor. And he had reached out to us before we got here on our Facebook page and invited us to dinner, and we put it together for Thursday night here. So he's gonna come pick us all up and take us to dinner in El Paso. So we're pretty excited about that. But man, this weather here today has just been so windy, and I know I've been talking about how windy it is, but it's worse than that today. It's been according to my reports, it's like 65 mile an hour winds, and you know, a steady wind of like 30 to 40 miles an hour, and then 65 mile an hour gusts. So it's just been a crazy week here. I don't know if this is normal for here, but I couldn't live like this, because I mean, back home we have hurricanes and stuff, and we know they're coming, and they come, and we prepare, and then we come out. But man, this has just been wild. So, and I do know there's stuff going on all across the country, cold fronts and systems moving through, and we're looking at that right now, because when we go home, we were supposed to be leaving Monday morning headed home, but it looks like that's going to be a really bad storm Monday that we're going to be driving through in Texas. So that's to be determined. I don't know if we're going to hang here for a couple more days, or if we're going to get up early Sunday morning and haul butt back home and try to beat it, because you know, I just don't want to get hung in this weather on the interstate or something. So anyway, that's to be determined. But for now, in a little bit this evening, Dr. Tom is coming to get us and taking us to dinner. So I'm excited about that, and we'll holler at y'all later. What a beautiful evening it has turned out to be. Very windy, very chilly. What's up? Got Mike? You got pants on, dog? Shoot.
I'm dressed up.
Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Michael, you ready, dog?
Oh yeah.
All right. Where's the girls?
At her home.
Okay. Yeah, he said he'd be here right around 6. It turned out to be a pretty evening, even though it's cold. Beautiful. So Dr. Tom George, even though Chase squirreled him the other night and cut him off, he's still taking us to dinner. I thought we were out on that, because
not the same guy that we ran over.
no, different guy. He was parked by him, so I'm sure that guy probably told him how dirty he was. But anyway, it is what it is. So Yeah, he's coming to get us, take us to dinner. We appreciate it. It's cold. Is that door locked? So, the good doctor, as they call you around here, Dr. Tom George, took us to dinner. I don't even know if y'all can hear us with this wind blowing out here, but met his family, met a friend, and absolutely, thank you very much.
It was nice having you all.
Yeah.
You guys take care.
All right, thank you. Good morning, Friday morning, everybody. Race day, final stretch here, Friday, Saturday, Sunday racing. It's cold, but it's beautiful. We are getting this thing ready. I actually just got over here. They already got her unloaded. Mikey's working on it. Michael and Chase is in there strategizing. Got a little damage here to fix. Got to go through the front end, take her all apart, start doing maintenance, and getting ready to go. I'm gonna go have a word with Chase before we get rolling here this morning. So here we go. So it's early.
Yeah.
So before your attitude heads south, I'd like to have a word with you.
Attitude.
Well, I've been reading comments, and there's a lot of people.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Well, actually, there's like.
Give me one reason to stay.
Hi, sugar. Yeah, why you in a good mood and you want to talk to the camera because you never want to when you come in. There's like 2 people saying stuff,
Okay,
and they're
okay,
old
it
men,
don't
and
matter.
they always
It don't
blah,
matter.
blah, blah,
Right,
blah.
right,
So anyway,
right.
can you recap the other night? Because that's going to be the next. That video ain't even hit yet, and that was really the best. I thought we were.
I don't think you want me to.
Yeah, bring it. Talk to me.
Well, we made some changes to our race car, tested with it, found a couple tents, really found some tents whenever the track got slicker, which was really where we were lacking, so we were really excited about that. Showed a lot of speed in the heat race and was coming through the field really good. I don't know if we'd have had anything for first or second, but I definitely felt like we were a top 3 car in that heat. And then we just rough night. We all make mistakes behind the wheel. I get that. I'm liable to turn it around in front of the field tonight. But
so did we find something? Do you think in practice? Hard to say. You never really. So in the heat race, that was the first chance that you had got to open it up, and that lap got taken out because you went half of that through the infield. So on my race pass, you looked really slow. But that would have been one of your faster laps, and eventually, if you got out, clean air. But so
and then the other thing is like, I don't know. It's hard, and I know people are like, he doesn't want to really talk on the camera, but I don't want to sound like I'm complaining.
Right.
But when you want me to tell the truth of the matter,
yeah,
like,
it's hard.
You sit here and you look. Lucas' shot started behind me. The sucker ends up where I would have said I would have been at, and he sits on the outside pole of the A main.
Yeah.
Run second.
Yeah.
And I know what. If you go back and look at my race pass, with the exception of a few, like there's not much passing. Like where you
Right.
finish, you're either 4 positions ahead or 4 positions behind.
That's
like
correct.
nobody's really, besides a few like Jake and there's a few, but for the most part, nobody's really capitalizing wholesale stuff.
Yeah.
So it's tough.
This
the
is
fire
basically
suit-
this is basically a USMTS event.
it is.
I mean, it's not sanctioned. It's not.
It is, but
it's
what I'll
an
say,
outlaw USMTS.
it is, and I that's what I was fixing to say is like when you show up to USMTS, if 50 cars are there, there's probably only 4 of them that are like, oh, you better watch him. This field, like, there's 60 cars here, and
what's
there's
scary,
20 of them you got to watch.
Well, what's scary about those 20 of them or whatever, they're really quick, and then they're not.
Yeah.
They're really quick, and then they're out of control.
Well,
so
and
they're
you watch
unpredictable.
them. You watch them, and like they're sideways the corner before you, and you let off, and they get 3 or 4 car lengths. So then they're sideways again, and you let off, and then finally you're like, okay, I'm going in.
Sideways.
He's going to be sideways. I'm going in, and that's the time that he loses.
And he's looking at you this time.
Yeah. No, he's looking at me every time.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
get on the brakes, and then finally I'm like, okay. enough of that, and then he loses it. So
Well,
whatever. It is what
That's
it
right.
is. But like I said, that's why I don't like to really say a whole lot.
Well,
but
honestly, I didn't know that was an issue, and I know we joking around. I know a lot of people don't even care what these couple people say, but I just want to be clear. It's not like we're like throwing helmets and kicking stuff, and you know, it's just the end of the night. It's very cold here, and we're all ready to put the car in the trailer.
It's a lot of. I hate to be this way too, because we're where we're at, but it's not cheap.
No,
it's not cheap.
No.
That wreck right there cost me $1,500.
Yep.
When you add it all up, that was $1,500.
And then you went out in the B main and had to go through the same stuff, bump
Yeah.
tires, jump the tire.
Yeah.
So we're back to probably having to strip her down
Yep.
again,
And again, I
maybe
get
not
it.
a whole 1,500
It's
this
what
time.
we
but-
do, but
Yeah.
and the other thing I'm gonna say, because there's a lot of people saying it, is show me K Diller before K Diller was K Diller. Let's do that.
There you go.
Find me some videos of before Cade just was doing this, and then we'll talk, because from that is
These drivers, and that's every driver that's good. Bobby Pierce, don't
Yeah.
matter who they are.
Yeah.
They didn't win. They've had success, and they
but
got
they've
to where
been
they
able to
are.
hide in the
Yeah.
shadows until they were something, and I'm in the public.
Well, they
eye.
want me to be like this when you
Yeah.
pull in and say, "Hey, what happened out there?" And it's just not fair to you. And I get it. We put ourselves out there, but here we are, Friday morning getting ready to go racing. I know me and you's talked. You got your head on your shoulders. That's
Man,
another
that's the
comment
other
that's
thing,
been going.
right.
Let's get his head straight. And I'm sitting here like, dude,
Man, I just
you do setup. You manage Mikey on tires. Every question that any of them ask me, I say, hey, we got to go ask Chase, because I don't think they realize you are the man here.
Right.
I'm advice, and I'm the camera guy. And that's another thing. They was like, hey, don't put no videos up because they're mad. Man, we're it.
Yeah.
This is it. I got to come help maintenance on the car, so I can't be over there making videos. So, I mean,
Well,
I don't know.
And then I circle back around to that, like, nobody cares, and
Yeah.
we're just right here.
We're whining.
We're just bitching.
Whining because three
but-
people made
yeah.
some stupid comments. Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's racing, and
Well,
I'm
I
sorry
just want to
that
explain ourselves, if nothing else.
I don't
mean,
really, think what you think, love me or hate me. I'm here to win, and that's ever since we playing kickball, we playing whatever we
I
doing.
can tell you, that's how he's always
I got
been.
mad yesterday. We went bowling, and I got my ass whooped there, and it pissed me off.
Yeah.
That I'm just that guy.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong
so
with
I'm sorry that I'm not getting out of my car, standing on the roof, celebrating like Cade.
Crotch
whenever-
chopping.
Yeah.
For making it in the
Yeah,
A-Main.
So yeah, I don't know where.
Hey, we
Where
have
the-
fun, buddy,
yeah,
and that's the
we
thing.
do, but
I tell people all the time, it's just us. So we cut up and have a good time, but it's hard to say, hey, y'all stop having fun for a minute. Let me go grab the camera where we can continue to have fun. We have fun.
Yeah.
We cut up. This is a good time. Like Chase said, it's very expensive. We've been blessed with a lot of good people in our court.
and that's circling back around, like when you suck, you get accused of not having your head on straight.
Yeah.
So it's a double whammy.
Yep.
So anyways, it just I'm very thankful for everything that I have and the opportunity to be all the way in New Mexico to race, but I prefer to just be silent while I do my stuff and let the results either way speak for themselves. And I look at it like it's just been bad luck. It's just been
that's right.
the humble
one
pie.
other question, and I'll let you get to work because I know you got a lot on your mind. Do these people even matter to you? The YouTube people, like?
I mean, I appreciate them, but their opinion.
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about the three people that said something stupid.
Good-
I'm talking about
good or bad.
because everybody's saying don't forget where you came from and don't forget. And I'm like, what happened that made this turn this way?
No, I
But
appreciate.
back again, I'm saying everybody, and it's these same couple.
I appreciate every opportunity that I get, and I don't take any of it for granted. But your opinion of me or my program doesn't. Whether you watch my video or don't, I'm still gonna be me, and I'm gonna still keep doing me. So
Well, hey,
So
That's a straight shooter right
you know,
there.
that's where I'm at. But I can promise you, when it all clicks, it's going to be something. But right now, it
is. I mean, I tell you that all the time. It is something. You got a great program
no
here.
doubt,
you
no
know,
doubt.
this is a business, Chase, and I tell you that all the time. And you're 20 years old. I got my first business. You know, I was a good bit older. I was right around 30 years old, and was young and probably didn't make the smartest decisions and things like that. But man, you're a business owner. You're an entrepreneur. You've built a brand, Chase Holland Racing, and I think it's pretty cool what you've done.
Well,
and then
we have.
you're surrounded.
It's not just me.
I get
it's
that.
taking an army, and I need people to realize that. Like, I'm not saying I'm a one-man band, and without me, it would be nothing.
No.
But my simple fact is what you think of my program doesn't matter, and honestly, we're doing what every other team's doing, except we're recording it and
reading what y'all think about it.
I'm not.
I am, and that's
I rarely
this is
read
about
comments
right
because
you
of
shut
that.
them off a long time ago because it was
I'll
got
read
pretty
them.
nasty.
I read a couple of them, but I never really get the urge. I don't get the urge.
Well,
to
like the
respond.
other night, I love the good ones, and there's a lot of them, way more good than bad. And the other night when we was having a bad night and you got out, and it wasn't like you wasn't upset, you just like, man, I finally get her rolling. And I said, I just happened to pull my phone out, and there was this comment, bam. And I walked over to you and I said, read that right there. And I mean, it was just the nicest, keep digging. And they didn't know what we were going through at the time. It was just
they just saw flow and commented.
Yep.
It was refreshing, no doubt.
And that means a lot. We appreciate that.
That's what I enjoyed that part of it. But
so I guess that was the question I was asking earlier. Do you care about these people? You do care about those people.
I do.
But the people
I
that
care
have
about them all. I need them all. But ultimately, I don't. Your opinion doesn't make this race car go any faster.
So if somebody said something nasty, you're not going to load all this up and head to the house?
No.
Okay. I was just checking. Just figured I'd ask, trying to get them all out the way.
Yeah.
But,
all right.
Let's get to
You're
work.
You're going to have to edit some of that.
Yeah, because
and I'm fixing to listen to.
Just rambling. It's just
Give
rambling,
Me One
man.
Reason by Tracy Chapman.
I can give you 3 reasons.
All right.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All
Turn
right.
back around.